good to see you. Today we are going to work on a fill-in puzzle. I used to do these all the time. I haven't done one in a long time though, but I thought it would be fun today to take one of these fill-in books and work on a puzzle or two. Now usually when you start out in the beginning, they're actually easier, and as you go along they become more difficult typically. So this is number 1, so it should be pretty easy. And they give you they will just pick one word and fill it in for you. They are organized by how many letters they have. You have 3 letters, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. And it's going to be different for every puzzle. Sometimes you will find ones like this that are really big, and it takes up 2 pages. But this is one of the smaller ones. Okay. The best way I know of to do it, to get started, is to look at the word that they give you. And then, like, say right here, we have this 10 letter word right here. The 4th letter is D. So you come down to the 10 letter category and you only have 2. You have eradicated and vertically. And we know that it's going to be eradicated because the 3rd letter is D for eradicated, but not the 2nd word. So you're going to check it off and fill it in. Eradicated. Now you have more letters in the spots. And then you can either look at a short one like this. Now this could be either in or our. Or you could go to one of these that has more letters, like this one has 7. And that's either going to be iterate or reliant. Or you can come to this 8-letter word that ends with E. I'm sorry, no, 9 letters. Sorry, and that's going to be longshore because the other one is biennials, and that doesn't end in an E. So you can fill that one in. And now you have another letter here, R-A. So now we know that is going to be iterate. And sometimes you may make a mistake. I do. Sometimes if you get one wrong, you can just mark the letters out and then just write in the correct letters and just carry on. I've done that before, certainly. Now right here we have a G for a 4-letter. And there's only one 4-letter word that starts with G, and that is goes. So we know that goes there. And then a 6-letter word that ends with S. And there's only one that ends in S, and that is messes. S-E-S. Okay. And here, this word begins and ends in E, and we only have one that fits that description. Erse. E-R-S-E. Which gives you even more letters here. R-H-E. And that only fits one. Rhea. R-H-E-A. S-O-R for a 5-letter word. That's going to be sorts. S-O-R-T-S. And see, as you go along, it becomes easier and easier. A-T-T-A. Atar. S-E-M-E. And that also makes the 3-letter word our. So you can check that one off too. Try to check them on the same side. Sorry. Sometimes I check them over here, sometimes I check them over there. Okay. Now if you have a word that you're not sure which one it's going to be, sometimes you have a situation like this where you have Nini and Nev, N-E-N-E, N-E-V-E. But there's N-E and another E. You can just go ahead and fill that in if you want to. Here's another 7-letter word. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the second to last letter is E. So we come over here and we see that's going to be cat's eye. C-A-T-S-E-Y-E. Perfect. And we have a 5-letter word that starts with M. That's going to be masts. M-A-S-T-S. Oh, also, another thing you can do, if you have filled out one of these really long words, like the 10-letter word eradicated, the puzzle is kind of a mirror image, so you know if it's running here, the other one is going to be up here. You can go ahead and fill that one in too. Vertically. V-E-R-T-I-C-A-L-L-Y. We can also do biennials. We know that longshore is over here, so biennials is going to be over here. B-I-E-N-N-I-A-L-S. And that's going to give you a lot more letters to work with here. Like this one right here, catches my eye. It's a 4-letter word that ends with A-B. And there's only one over here that fits that, it looks like. Arab. A-R. Okay. And then we have, let's see, a 6-letter word that begins with N. Native. N-A-T-I-V-E. And now we have a 7-letter word. The 3rd letter is V. That's going to be cover up. C-O-V-E-R-U-P. And a 6-letter word. The 4th letter is A. Plant. P-L-I-A-N-T. S-C, 4-letter word. Scan. S-C-A-N. And a 3-letter word here. T-N-T. And then we have a 4-letter word. O-T. That's going to be onto. O-N-T-O. And here we have I-A-N-E. That's going to be Diane. D-I-A-N-E. Alright. And what can we do? We have, let's see, O-L. First and last letters. That's going to be owl. Which means this is going to be W-A-C. There. A-I for a 5-letter word. That's aisle. A-I-S-L-E. S-T. 4 letters. Stew. S-T-E-W. T-W. 4 letters is twin. T-W-I-N. E-D-N. That's Eden. E-D-E-N. And Levi. And Nev. And now that we have that one checked off, we know this is N-E-N-E. Right there. We can also see that the remaining 4-letter words that start with L are all L-O. So we can fill in the O. And we know that that is going to be oleo. O-L-E-O. Which also leaves only one 4-letter word with O-L. O-L-I-O. That goes this way. Okay. For the 3-letter word starting with S, we only have one. Sin. S-E-N. And they're not always words. Sometimes they will be abbreviations or something. Sometimes they don't really know what they mean. They're just 3 letters put together. Okay, and then we have this 6-letter word. 3rd letter is T. Esteem. E-S-T-E-E-M. And then we have this 3-letter word that starts with E, and we only have one, end, E-N-D. And N-I-N-N, right there. D, and then A-Y. It's going to be D-Day. And then we have this 3-letter word here. And you can usually look at it and tell at this point it's probably going to be D-U-N. And that's right, because here this is used. And then we have enough space here for this 7-letter word, reliant. R-E-L-I-A-N-T. Okay. We have a 4-letter word here with Y-N right in the middle. And you can just kind of scan through, and of course you can see the ones that are checked off. I only see one, Dyne, D-Y-N-E. Okay, and that gives us A space E-A, Alea, A-L-E-A. Okay, and we have, let me see, a 3-letter word that ends in C. There's only one left, Doc, D-O-C. 5-letter word here, Oread, O-R-E-A-D. Let's see. O-R-E. I might have messed up somewhere. Let's see. You know what? I did mess up. This is incorrect. Right here, it is not A-L-E-A. It is A-S-E-A. That's okay. You just mark it out and put an S. So we have A-L-E-S. That's tails. And it also makes the word dart. D-A-R-T. It's okay if you mess up. It's not a problem. Sometimes you don't know until you get into it. You made a little mistake. That's okay. Okay, sometimes when you get to this point, it gets a little more difficult. Okay, we have L-O. So it could be either loft, lutes, or loot or lots. So you can just take those letters and look. Like if we tried loft, that would be fine and toes, which would work. How about loot? No, because that would make O-I-N-E, and that's not an not an option. So what about lots? Could be tine and sows, but that doesn't work. So it looks like it's loft, L-O-F-T. And you also have to remember to check off fine and toes. Okay. So we could look here and see that we have a 5-letter word and the middle letter is C. That could be either faced or tacit. So what if we said faced? That would put a D at the end. That would work. An E here would work. An F would work. Tacit does not work because, yeah, that's not going to line up with the letters down here. So we're going to put faced. F-A-C-E-D. That gives us darns here, D-A-R-N-S, and eries, E-R-I-E-S, and foam, F-O-A-M, O'Hara, A-H-S, and aster. Okay. All right. What can we get to here? We have E-N at the end of a 5-letter word, and there's only one, Yaman, Y-A-M-E-N. So what about V-Y at the end of a word? We have Davy, D-A-V-Y. And D and E, that's date, D-A-T-E. Term, T-E-R-M. And here we have Alea and ales together. Now you come down here, you have these last little things here. Maybe we could look for a 4-letter word that ends with I. Here's one. Puli. P-U-L-I. That's the only one. And we only have one 4-letter word that starts with U, and that is undo. U-N-D-O. Now let's see. For P, we have pale and plaid. P-A would give us A-N space A. I-D space L. That works. L-O space S. That works. P-L-E-D is not going to line up down here, so we'll go with pale. P-A-I-L. Which gives us lots. L-O-T-S. Idle. I-D-O-L. Anoa and loot. There. So now we're down to the last little bit right here. Okay, these don't really help us, T and I, because we have 2 5-letter words that start with T and 2 5-letter words that start with I. Do we have a 3-letter word that ends with E? We have A-V-E and O-R-E. Okay, here we do have one 4-letter word that starts with P, pled, P-L-E-D. Maybe that will help us. Space, space, R, space, L. There's only one. Carol. C-A-R-O-L. A 3-letter word that starts with O would be or. Oh, I'm sorry. I wrote O-R-O. That's O-R-E. P-E-D. That's going to be taped. T-A-P-E-D. Tacit. Av, A-V-E, in your and Ivana. There we go. And that's the last. I find these to be really relaxing. It's a good thing to kind of take your mind off your day. It gives your brain something to focus on other than, stewing over something that happened at work or that jerk on the road on the way home. It gives you something else to focus on, and I really do enjoy doing these. Let's do one more. Now this one, you see we have a bunch of 10-letter words. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We only have 2 9-letter words and 2 8-letter words. We have 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. I find in these that the shortest one you're going to have is 3 letters. And usually about the longest is 10. Every now and then there will be one longer. And also, if you get stumped, you can find the solution to all of the puzzles. There's the solution in the back of the book. If you get stumped and you just can't figure it out, you can find it. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we have a 10-letter word where the second letter is R. And we're in luck. We see that only one of these fits that description. Transports. T-R-A-N-S-P-O-R-T-S. And right away I have noticed that we only have one 3-letter word that begins with S. Sue. S-U-E. Now here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 9-letter word, and T is the second to last letter. That would be entreated. E-N-T-R-E-A-D-E-D. Which means that we can hop right up here to the other 9-letter word spot and fill in the second one. I-L-L-A-D-E-A-S-E. Ill at ease. Right there. Okay. For a 6-letter word with the second to last letter is an N. Well, we have 2 of those, so we won't worry about that right now. 2, 3, 4. 7-letter word. No, it's no good either. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a 10-letter word. The second letter is E. The fourth letter is T. I believe that's going to be restrained. R-E-S-T-R-A-I-N-E-D. All right. A 7-letter word that starts with S. They both work. That won't work. Another 10-letter word. The fourth letter is N. Here's one that works. And it's the only one, I believe. Eventually. E-V-E-N-T-U-A-L-L-Y. There. Alrighty. We're coming right along. 7-letter word. Starts with N. There's only one. Nowhere. H-E-R-E. And a 3-letter word that starts with V. Only one. VIP. And a 3-letter word that starts with U. Ump. Only one of those. Now we have a 5-letter word that starts with P. There's only one. Place. P-L-A-C-E. And a 5-letter word that starts with W-A. Only one. Waist. W-A-I-S-T. And this 5-letter word right here looks like trail. T-R-A-I-L. Very nice. And then up here we have an 8-letter word. The third letter is T. There's only one. Estimate. E-S-T-I-M-A-T-E. And the only other 8-letter word is rudeness, which is going to be a mirror image. It's going to be right over here. R-U-D-E-N-E-S-S. Here's a 7-letter word. Starts with A. It's only one. Assorts. A-S-S-O-R-T-S. Okay. Let's see. H-I. That's going to be his. H-I-S. And there's artist. A-R-T-I-S-T. And there's a 7-letter word. Sangria. S-A-N-G-R-I-A. 5-letter word that has E and O. That is going to be Epode. E-P-O-D-E, which also completes P-G-A. There. There's adieu. A-D-I-E-U. P-A. P-A-M. And that completes the word mead as well. 5-letter word. Okay, here we have one with 2nd letter R, 4th letter N, 6-letter word. That looks like ironer. I-R-O-N-E-R. How about a 6-letter word where the 4th letter is I? Rehire. R-E-H-I-R-E. And a 7-letter word starts with S. Stirred. S-T-I-R-R-E-D. And rums right there. And there's strom. S-T-R-O-M. Rama. R-A-M-A. And St. Lo, which also completes lime and Omar. Here we have a long one. This looks like alleviates to me. Let's see. A-L-L-E-V-I-A-T-E-S. Excellent. Now here's another 10-letter word that ends with H, and there's an L in here. That looks like accomplish. A-C-C O-M-P-L-I-S-H. And a four-letter word that starts with A and ends with R. Alar, A-L-A-R. And abs right here. This looks like loiters. L-O-I-T-E-R-S, which also completes lobe. And we found the last 10-letter word here. Right there, there's only one left. Gluttonous. G-L-U-T-T-O-N-O-U-S. A four-letter word that starts with O. There's only one left. Oath. And here is shrews. S-H-R-E-W-S, which completes sped and wire. Something E, something V-E. Heave. H-E-A-V-E. And a three-letter word with E-T at the end. That's going to be ret. R-E-T. P-R-A-T-E-S. Prates. And there's only one seven-letter word left. It goes right here. Tourist. T-O-U-R-I-S-T. And R-A-R-E. Right there. This is totem. T-O-T-E-M. And there is aloof. A-L-O-O-F. And oft. O-F-T. Ditto. D-I-T-T-O. And dag. D-A-G. Here we have cloth. C-L-O-T-H. And ham. H-A-M. We only have one five-letter word left that starts with A. That's angst. A-N-G-S-T. And then we're going to have manner right here. M-A-N-N-E-R. One four-letter word left that starts with M. Or there was only one ever. Anyway. M-A-T-H. Which also is going to complete hast. And thus. T-H-U-S. And Agog and Aga. A-G-H-A. Alright. Now we also have miser over here. M-I-S-E-R. It's also going to give us lyre. L-Y-R-E. And Elsa. E-L-S-A. Alec. And real. To complete this bottom section. Now all we have left is this section up here in the top left. It looks like we have two five-letter words left. Birch. And, let's see. Birch and Enola. They go right here. Birch, B-I-R-C-H. And Enola. E-N-O-L-A. And bean, B-E-A-N. Inca, I-N-C-A. Nast, N-A-S-T, which also completes rocks, R-O-C-S. And that completes two of these fill-in puzzles. And again, they do become more difficult as you go, but I do find these to be a nice way to kind of unwind and relax at the end of a day, to take your mind off everything. And you can pick these up at any supermarket or in line in basically any store, drugstore, or wherever. They usually have them up near the front of the store or wherever they keep magazines. And there are a lot of puzzles in here. I mean, there are, let's see how many there are total. Now it's going to be different for everyone, but it looks like in this one, and some of them are numbers. I don't like the number fill-ins as much. I only do those after I've done all the others. We have, seeing back here, that you have the solutions. So you have a total of 138. Oh God, that one's all numbers. Yeah, I don't, and it doesn't even give you a place to start. Like, they don't even start you out. You have to figure it out. So you get 138 total. And I really enjoy them. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again really soon.